Okay, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back. Okay, for this time around, we're gonna study chapter 7, controlling. Okay, controlling is basically to a process to ensure actual activity conform to planned activity. Okay, that is according to Stoner. According to Mahon, as a process of monitoring performance and taking action to ensure desired output. According to Griffin, is the regulation of organizational activity in such a way as to facilitate goal attainment. Basically, controlling is to ensure that the process will acquire or will achieve a certain targeted outcome. Okay, and this is the controlling process. There are 4 steps: establish standard, measure actual performance, compare performance against standard, determine need for corrective action. And under corrective action, there are 3 types of corrective action: maintain the action, correct the deviation, and also change standard. Okay, establish standard is planning punya part. Okay, planning punya part, kita we create the standard what we want to achieve. Waiting time, for example. Okay, waiting time at McDonald's is 5 minutes. Okay, that is a standard that they try to achieve. And then measure the actual performance, whether the performance can meet the standard or not. Okay, whether during the service customer really wait within 5 minutes, kan? In short, this step comprise to measure actual performance comprise of 3 elements. We need to determine what to measure, when to measure, and how frequently to measure. Okay, we must take few sample. Taking example, during lunch time, during afternoon, during night punya service. Okay, that is example of measuring. And then compare performance against standard. After we get the result, we compare. Okay, and we analyze back. And tengok balik lah, tengok balik higher or lower, okay, or within the standard. If too high, let's say targeted performance is 5 minutes, within 5 minutes, but then customer need to wait until 50 minutes. There's some case 50 minutes queuing time ataupun waiting time. So kena we have to look back at the process. Maybe we need to increase the number of staff during peak time. Okay. Determine need for corrective action lah. Ini yang kita kena tengok yang tadi. Bila kita tengok balik, and then kita determine lah perlu ada what we should do. Okay, what decision should we do to make corrective action. Whether first is maintain the status quo, meaning do nothing. This is for actual and targeted standard. Standard and actual is more or less the same. We do status quo, maintain the status quo, and then correct the deviation or change the standard. Okay, as example of McDonald's just now, unable to meet their promise for customer to wait 5 minutes, speed delivery at the counter, they will increase the time to 7 minutes. Okay, type of control. There are 3 type of control: pre-action, feed forward, or preliminary control. Same term for this category. Sometimes being called pre-action, sometimes being called feed forward, sometimes being called preliminary control. This type of control is being taken prior to the process, during the input punya proses. Okay, dia ada input proses ni. During input punya proses, kita ambil pre-action control. During the transformational process or process, we can take steering and screening control. During the output, we only can use post-action control. Okay, steering control. What is steering control? Focus on meeting standard for product or service quality or quantity, and what occur during the work process or the transformation process. The primary goal is in steering control is to spot problem as they develop and take corrective action before final result are achieved. An example is if the production operator found any bad quality material during the stages, he will take it out from the production line before any reject product produced at the end. While screening control is relies heavily on feedback process. Okay, it is done through specified checkpoint that must be successfully passed before an activity proceed further. Before proceeding to the next sequence and activity, product or service must be approved to meet specific condition. As an example is a bank procedure in the approval of large check amount. The approval of the check has to go through several stages because it involves a large amount of money. Okay. Screening control, contoh inilah bank punya procedure, ada approval for large check amount. Okay, dan dia ada beberapa stages lah. Okay, kerani, teller, lepas teller go through dia punya kita panggil operation manager. Okay, before they release the large amount of money. Post action, during the output, if dia ambil konsep bila ada problem, ada customer bagi tahu, okay, ada problem, they will take an action towards that production lah. Contoh kalau kata production kereta, okay, model atau siri nombor 100 ni ada complain, customer complain. Okay, so dia baru take action after output lah, biasanya after output, post action control. Potential barrier to successful control, biasanya over control. Ini kamu boleh baca lah. Okay, straightforward. Over control, inappropriate focus. Okay, reward for inefficiency. Okay, ini contohnya. Imagine 2 salesmen in a supermarket. Salesman 1 is able to maximize sales for a short run product until out of stock. Meanwhile, salesman 2 just able to make a number of sales for more expensive product and in the same time able to attract new customer, especially from competitor customer. As a result, manager giving reward only to the salesman 1 because of out of stock sales without appreciate the effort played by the salesman too for the business expansion. Kan dia ada view lah, view yang tak reward for inefficient kita panggil. Too much accountability. Effective control allow manager to determine whether or not employees successfully discharge their responsibility. If standards are properly set and performance accurately measured, manager know when problem arise and which department and individual are responsible. People who do not want to be answerable for their mistake or who do not want to work as hard as their boss might therefore resist control. Okay, we call it too much accountability. And manager may sometimes make a mistake of assuming that the value of an effective control system is self-evident to the employee. This is not always so. However, many employees resist control especially if they feel over control. If they think control is inappropriately focused or reward inefficiently, or they are uncomfortable with accountability. Okay, making control successful, we must integrate with planning. Okay, control kena integrate dengan planning. Make a flexible punya flexible plan. So dia ada plan A, plan B, okay, plan C based on situation. And then accuracy, information need for control must be accurate. Kalau tak, wrong decision making will be done. Timely, okay, timeliness does not necessarily mean quickness, okay. Rather, it describes a control system that provide information as often as it necessary. Information also must be collected and evaluated quickly to enable manager to solve the problem on time. Okay, and objectively, standard set must be understandable and measurable. It must not be subjective or ambiguous. Macam itulah, tak tahulah pronunciation dia. Tak boleh subjektif, tak boleh tak clear. Okay, tak boleh yang dia tak boleh measure. Must be measurable. A difficult control system will cause mistake and cause frustration among both manager and employee. For example, UiTM has a target to achieve as a world-class university by the year 2015. So the management will put an effort to provide the quality of higher education service to the student, as certain with the required facilities, training for staff, knowledgeable lecturer and other program. Okay, that is for control. And for your assignment, group assignment, for group assignment, control part is try to get information regarding their control plan. Okay, their strategic planning or their control plan for their production. Okay, try to get information regarding their control plan. Okay, or any input or any information regarding control lah from the company. Okay, and normally it is just 1 pages or half pages only. Sometimes pages. Okay. But madam can accept up to 1 pages. Leading 1 pages, control 1 pages. Okay, thank you class. See you on the next chapter, communication.